Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. So, little technical difficulties there. Had a call, and instead of pausing, I accidentally ended this. So, this will be Trailer Trove. I forget what number we're at, point two, or point five. I guess point two. Continuing. So, as I was saying, new Ghost in the Shell trailer series, I think, if not movie. So, let's go ahead and take a look. Major Kusanagi, which is, a remake of Tennessee.
プロジェクト2501。公安休暇いずれも死傷直属で圧力の効かない組織です。生き物には変化が必要だ。非効率になった部分は捨てなければならない。
Okay. So it's a reboot. Okay.
君が君と思っているものは君ではない。
Okay. Well, I mean, so as not long ago in the first part of this trailer trove, did a reaction for the One Piece. The Ghost in the Shell seems to be following similar pattern. Basically, we're getting a reboot of the original. Now, Ghost in the Shell, I mean, it was an OVA to begin with, so looks like we're just getting that. And again, I'm not sure whether this is going to be a standalone movie, i.e., standalone complex, or whether this is going to be the beginning of a new series, which the first part just happens to be a remake of the original Ghost in the Shell. So, interesting. Interesting to see what we get. So, that being said, let's go to our next trailer. Which, speaking of Cyberpunk, Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2 coming out. Let's go ahead and take a gander at it. Okay, so it's fall. Cool, awesome. All right, so I mean, I like the animation. Again, kind of continuing from Edge Runners season one, but I do also like in parts of that as we just again watch the trailer for the remake reboot of Ghost in the Shell. It got some very '80s feeling vintage shots in there, so That is also very cool. All right. So next, we have the final trailer for Coyote versus Acme. Again, very much looking forward to it. This, it looks like it's gonna be hilarious. Like I said, I liked, of course, way back. You had things like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which again, corporate meshing between Disney and Warner Brothers. Haven't really seen the likes of it since, and plus that was, the whole live action and animated thing. Then we had Space Jam, which, great fun movie. Of course, Looney Tunes, Michael Jordan, throw Bill Murray in there. But then you had, different things. What was I forgot? I think Looney Tunes Back in Action, Space Jam 2. You've got a number of live action animated things as well. And so when I heard about Coyote versus Acme, I was, that it was going to be another one. I was like, okay, whatever. But then, of course, the premise, Wile E. Coyote suing Acme, I was like, this should be so much fun. I really enjoyed the first trailer with John Cena. So let's go ahead and take a look at this final trailer. Magnet glove.
Have you ever set a big stack of TNT on the road, hoping to blow up your nemesis, but the detonator itself explodes? Have you ever pulled the ripcord of your parachute and only a bunch of silverware comes out? It's not your fault. Acme is evil.
You're looking at the guy who is taking on the biggest corporation in the world.
They're suing us for every Acme product.
Acme denies all charges. That is for you. All I gotta do is walk out the store right now.
Please don't.
This is not funny. I thought cartoons are supposed to be funny.
It's exciting. All eyes on you, ready to show what you got.
Acme has knowingly been making dangerous products for decades. Is there anyone in the whole world who cares what happened to the coyote at all?
Yeah, I do.
He's one of the most hard-working people I've ever met.
He would never think of quitting.
And I think everyone should be inspired by that.
I don't just want him scared. I want him ruined.
We're all counting on you. Bye. I'm here for the pantsless modeling gig.
What'd you see?
I taught.
You tall? I don't pay you to think you tall. I pay you to tall.
I did talk.
What did you teach? What did you tall?
Only in theaters August 28th. Get tickets at coyotevoicesacme.com.
Oh, Lord. No, I'm curious when it says coyote versus acme.com if there's something special with that. So I'll have to give that a look. Yeah, that just looks hilarious. It looks so funny. Looks like it's going to be so much fun. So yeah, I am all about some Coyote versus Acme. And the thing is, along with this, again, as it's a Warner Brothers, there's the infamous Batgirl movie was going to come out. Apparently, it was so bad or whatever, they wrote it off. So supposedly never going to see the light of the day. And they were going to do that to this movie as well. But the people who had seen it and word of mouth, loved it. It got looked at by others, so someone else could pick it up. So it not be written off because it still is Warner Brothers. And yeah, Ketchup Entertainment. So we have all the actual people, fans, who saw this, who believed in this. I'm sure, of course, many include those who worked on this movie are responsible for us getting this now. And it, like I said, it looks like it's gonna be a blast. And oh, like I said, screen story by James Gunn and Jeremy Slater. So and Burke. So I don't know if James Gunn is just kind of tapping his name on it now because maybe some rewrites or something now that he's the head. Well, that's DC specific, not Warner Brothers. So I guess James Gunn did, help with this. But, anyways, that being said, let's. Sorry. All right. So what we got next? Do do do. All right. So next we have on Disney Plus slash Hulu, The Ninth Jedi. So this is and again, as far as I know, a series, or I don't know if it's just an animated movie, that is a spin-off of the Star Wars Visions. I don't want to say franchise. I mean, there are 2 seasons of it, but which was kind of a anthology of different anime companies telling stories mixed with Star Wars. So the first season had the Ninth Jedi, I believe, and then this last season, which again I haven't finished yet, had a follow up to it. So we're getting an actual, again, I believe, series or movie based on that character, and I really did enjoy the Ninth Jedi type episodes. So let's go ahead and excuse me, y'all, long day. Take a look.
銀河系からジェダイもシスも消えてしまった。宇宙の秩序は乱れに乱れ、恐ろしき戦国の世となっていたのだ。探しているのは、共に銀河のために立ち上がってくれる者たちです。新たなジェダイと共に戦ってくれる兵がいなければ。
Okay, I must have bookmarked the Japanese version.
あなたジェダイなの?
Or Star Wars Japanese, Disney Japanese site.
我が名はナワーム。銀河の秩序をもたらす者。
Production IG.
ナワームを止めたいだけです。
カイバークリスタルを兵器に使うだって。
A super weapon.
発射。
お前にできるわけない。
これは危険な任務だぞ。
ちょいと揺れますぞい。
これはジーマ殿が鍛えた使い手の心を映すセーバーだ。
あの光。ナワームはジェダイ。
ジェダイは正義のために戦ってる。
フォースとやらの導きはあるか。そういうお前は正義とやらのために何人殺した。
Okay. Oh, like a black blade. I mean, which the only other one in regular lore I know of, August 5th. Oh, okay, so that's in a couple weeks. Is the dark saber. I know there were others, but the only one I really know of is the dark saber in popular normal lore. So, I mean, or is that purple? But anyways, again, looks good. I mean, again, when it was first announced that Star Wars was doing anime, I was just like, okay, interesting, as I love anime. I was like, okay, this be interesting to see Star Wars stories. And, there have been a lot of them that have really been good. There's some that are kind of just weird, cheesy, fun. Some I'm like, okay, it's whatever. But, like I said, there are a number that are really, really good. And, of course, The Ninth Jedi has been, I guess, well beloved enough that they gave it its own thing. So, yeah. There's that. Alrighty. Okay, and I think, because I can't remember how many have been on here so far, Let me see. What do we got? Colony, Hope, Runner Uprising. I think I will end it with, I'm going to do something out of order. So as we, like I said, I think because it's Comic Con, we're also getting um, trailers for a number of things. One that I don't know if I'm necessarily excited for, but I am intrigued about is Clayface. Yeah, a live action Clayface. Now, whether this is actually set in the new DCU or not, I'm still not completely sure on that based on various things I said. I'm pretty sure it's not in the Matt Reeves the Batman universe. So, is this its own solo thing, or is this part of the new DCU? Let's take a look. 'Cause I believe there was something where James Gunn did say this is the same Bat Clayface that we see in Creature Commandos, which is the new DCU. So that being said, let's see what this DC horror film has in store for us.
Show me. Show me. What do you want, Mr. Hagen?
I want my life back.
Matt Hagen.
I know you. You're famous.
It's a tragedy what they did to him. Boo! I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now.
Matt!
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
Well, there goes the Clayface we all know. Okay. Yeah. That's, I mean, obviously the visuals are a bit disturbing in itself because, again, as his name implies, Clayface, he, due to this, procedure he undergoes after having his face, which is his moneymaker, his life destroyed, he now has this skin, this body that's malleable. Obviously, as you see in these examples, that he can't control at first. And Batman lore, obviously, he learns to control it, where he can turn his body even to weapons and, stretch and all these things, shapeshift and whatnot. So it is interesting that we have this movie coming out again when as far as DC wise, Batman wise, again, we have, had Superman come out, which, I think most people really liked. Supergirl, which people have various opinions on. I liked it for what it was. I mean, I enjoyed it. We have Man of Tomorrow coming out next year. And between that, we have this. So it's kind of like, huh. I mean, TV size, we have Lanterns coming out, but yeah, it's just like a Clayface movie. Weird, and obviously, again, more in the realm of the horror, body horror, obviously, and whatnot. So, and of course, question: how do we have a Clayface without a Batman? Unless this is just a completely separate thing, as we do not have a Batman we have seen live action in this universe. Yes, we have the Silhouette in Creature Commandos, since that's technically part of this world. If it is, again, part of the new DCU. But yeah, if it's just a completely, kind of like the Joker movies, if it is just completely separate, you don't have to have a Batman. Again, this could just be the story of this guy undergoing this procedure, and, it is what it is. And of course, like I said, every time I see it, it gives me, kind of some flashes of Darkman, in the sense of, after he was killed and his face, he's burned alive. He makes this false skin, or I guess this synthetic skin. But again, after it's exposed to sunlight for so long, it starts bubbling and melting, and like I said, very reminiscent in that regard. So very interesting. Will I be going to see this in the theater? Most likely. will I regret this, or will I be like queasy during it based on this? Possibly. Who knows? Well, I probably should not eat. I don't know. But it will be interesting. So that being said, because I'm sorry, as you can see, I'm kind of yawning and everything, I'm going to stop this for a night right now. Might break and do a few more, or call it for now and do some more tomorrow. But as always, feel free to share, subscribe. Hope you give me a like if you like my content. Those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much, that those who have stuck with me. Because again, I know I'm rather inconsistent. My videos are just like all over the effing place. But yeah, hit that notification button so you know when I drop something new. Leave a comment regarding any of these trailers if you feel so inclined. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace.